Turkeys and the guinea hens playing around. Here comes Tom. He wants them hens pretty bad. Of course, the dog wants the turkey. Shh. Shh. Quiet. No. It's just a turkey. Don't scare him off. That took the fluff out of him. There he goes. Oh well. 1st of May, went down the road to let the neighbor's dogs out, and it was pouring rain, and on the way back I stopped at the old foundation there along the side of the road, poked around and came up with this thing. It's like maybe the back of a pocket watch or something, maybe silver plated. I took a little silver cleaner on a toothbrush and it cleaned it up pretty good. It's got writing on it around the edges, but neither I nor the wife can make out what it is. It's like it's embossed or pressed, you know. You can see how it's pressed in the back. I haven't really cleaned the back too much, but the front, I don't know which way them letters go, or even what the letter is. I'm kind of leaning towards an S. I don't know. And see if we can see some of these things. That one there, the wife said gold. Looking at this, it looks like John Gold. Maybe. Goes all the way around. But that was kind of neat. That's maybe an L. I think it was a Marsh that lived in that house. This I found next to the barway in the rock wall. On the opposite side there was a loading ramp there. They got built up with rocks. Looks like it was built to load up wagons or something, you know. But I think I've seen somebody, maybe Nugget Noggin or somebody like that, find something like that, and the first thing that comes to mind is a thing that goes on the back of a shoe, you know, for the heel. So that's my guess. You let me know if you know any different. That would have been the late 1700s or early 1800s that that place was around. And I went down the ballpark today. I got this afternoon, a 41 Wheatie, 44 Merc. That's my first Merc since I started metal detecting, so Barbers are next, I'm hoping. 56D, I believe that one is, and I think this one was a 62. Hard to see the 62, but well, maybe that was yeah, that's a 62 and a 64, I think. So 4 silvers today. That's my best day yet. And I was only down there for about an hour and a half. Pouring rain, everything was covered in mud. I got this button down at the ball field. I don't know how old it is. Probably from the 50s or 60s, but hey, you never know. We didn't know buttons from the 1800s would be collectible, so maybe someday this will be collectible. So I'll hang on to it. Well, I'll update you on the finds the next time. I'm back down the old schoolhouse, and I just parked there and walked up the little road here. Started in the woods, said I better turn my detector on before I go too far. And pretty nice signal. Anywhere from 83 to 90, so that's what that large scent was giving me the other day. Well, this one says it's down about 4 inches. One the other day said about 2. We'll see what we can find here. Keep your fingers crossed. I know I am. Well, it's small, so that's good. That's a good sign. Let's see what we can get. I probably won't be able to tell you the date because I didn't bring my glasses with me. For the most part, I need them, but I hate to wear them. Let's see what we can find here. Of course, I got gloves too, but hate to wear them too. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh, there it is. Thank you for crossing your fingers. Alright. Somebody left me a message this morning on my YouTube video. Told me I should come back down. I actually went down the ball field and it was kind of busy, so I came home and the wife said, I'd be going back down to that old school. Here I am. Karma. Alright, on to the next. Christ, I ain't been here but 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Maybe it's a drape bus this time. This give me about jumping in the 70s, but it was kind of jumpy. It was right near the surface, kind of big, so I thought it was a big piece of trash, but I guess you never know in a place like this. I don't know what that is. Could just be a gasket, I guess. It looks like a gasket or a motor or something. Sure, that was it. Yep. Yeah. Don't know what it is, but we'll clean it up when we get home. Alright. Moved up the hill a little bit here. There's an old tree right there, big stump. That had to have been the big tree that was around. But I didn't find anything. I got over here, getting a nice clean penny signal. Steady 75 just about, so. Let's see if we can. Well, Mr. Johnson 448 suggested I go back down to that old schoolhouse, so I took his advice this afternoon after things dried out a little bit. And, well, there's what we got in 1851. Another large cent. Still pretty cruddy. It's been soaking in water here. The back is covered with that green stuff, whatever it is. When my batteries died, just before I was getting ready to dig that Indian head, or what I thought was going to be an Indian head, turned out to be a nice button. I think it's brass or something, but that's a nice one. I found one other one at the foundation out behind the house. That was flat, didn't have no design on it. It was one piece. This is a 2-piece. Still has the shank on it. So that's probably from the 1800s or so. And that was pretty nice. So that's my first nice button that I found. And then after that, I found where did it go? This thing. And somebody said it was a bullet, but I don't believe it. I don't know, maybe. This is a bullet, but it's a musket ball, I think. So that was pretty cool. Found that. Looks like it hit something pretty hard. Rock or something. Pretty heavy. And this thing. Knurled. It's got knurled like you would find on a piece of equipment or something, and a little thread, hollow inside, I guess, or probably would be if I run a wire or something through there. And a couple of square nails, so I definitely found the outline of the old schoolhouse. Those two big coppers I found were, oh, maybe 20 feet east of the schoolhouse, or west of the schoolhouse. This thing I found, I think I got that on film. That looks fairly modern, maybe a donut for an exhaust system or something like that. And then this gives me a nice nickel signal by the rock wall, fairly heavy. I don't know if it's copper or probably brass or something. Part of an old fitting. But that's it for today. Down to the old schoolhouse. But I'm pretty happy with that button. That's pretty nice. I haven't seen one online. I don't know what year it's from, or and almost. Those little scratches, they look like dates to me, but I guess not. But anybody knows anything about buttons, you're more than welcome to leave me a comment. Long beard.